need to wake up. Wake up. YouTube fam, how do you feel about this morning face? Before I get the day started, I just wanted to share what I did this morning to kind of get my day started, get in the right mindset. So I've had this book for a very long time and I've started it over like a few times. It's called Invitation to Meditation and the pages are very short. Like, it's not a long book at all, and it just basically guides you through meditation. Like, it doesn't get into meditation until like the very end, but at the start it just talks about kind of like the present moment and just like learning to be more present. So that's kind of what I've been reading in the morning, and I just actually got to the actual meditation part, so I got to practice it a little bit. If you guys are interested in this book, it's called Invitation to Meditation by Howard Kahn. And aside from that, another thing I did as well was make my bed, because something about making my bed just like makes me feel more peaceful. Like the fact that like I don't spend much time in my room. When I do walk in here, it's like refreshing to see my room look kind of tidy. Right now it's kind of a mess because I have a whole bunch of bags filled with clothes that I want to donate, but aside from that, like everything, I try to like keep everything in its place because it just makes me feel like peaceful inside. So doing little things like that will help you feel more at peace, more centered, more like at ease with your life. So far that's what I've been doing. And then I normally sleep with my phone beside me, and then this morning I figured keeping my phone away from my bed will not only help me not have the urge to scroll through it first thing in the morning, but it will also help me get out of bed. So that's something that I'm going to start practicing starting tonight, because this morning after I turned off my alarm, I considered turning it back on and then like giving myself like another 15 minutes to sleep, and I was like, no, that's time you can use to read. So got up, turned on the light, and got into reading. It was a little bit hard. I'm still like half asleep, but it's just little habits, little things that if you do them enough, you won't even have to think about them twice. So that is the goal with everything right now. I am gonna go have some of my Peace Science Essentials and then get the day started with a lower body workout. Let's do it. I need to wake up. Wake up. So I have this really bad habit of not checking my program before I actually get into it, and I just checked my program and I'm not supposed to be doing deadlifts, and I'm literally just about to jump into my first heavy set. So I'm gonna do them anyways because I feel like I have the energy for it, and then we'll jump into the actual program. So we'll just do deadlifts, hip thrusters, and then I guess we'll throw in the lunges. I hate doing lunges. Let's get into it. Normally I would do 8 reps for that weight. I was actually doing like 185 pounds at the end of prep, but since I took some time off and I wasn't very consistent with training and stuff because of traveling, my strength did go down a little bit, and since now I'm trying to focus on my form a lot too, I've been dropping the weight and just kind of like focusing on making sure that I'm doing all my cues, on making sure that I'm keeping my back straight, making sure that I'm engaging the lats before I actually bring the weight up, and that I'm not just moving the weight, that I'm actually feeling the weight as I bring it up. So that's why you guys see me doing lower weight, and I'm completely fine with it. I feel like as long as my form is good, that I'm not going to be regressing. So that's kind of my focus right now. About doing hip thrusts after doing deadlifts is the fact that it's almost like semi set up for you, so you don't really have to do too much to set it up after you're done your deadlifts. I'm like beyond scared to put you guys up there because last time, actually it's been 2 times that it happened now. Yeah, it just like fell on me and that's how I broke my camera 3 times. So just wrapped up my lower body workout. I'm feeling great. Literally, I feel so good. I did some Stairmaster for about 15 minutes. I did the elliptical for 5 minutes because the Stairmasters were taken. I hate ellipticals. Like, I love the Stairmaster. Like, that's my ish. And then I walked on the treadmill for a little bit just to get some movement in. As you guys know, I'm very sedentary. Like, you've heard me say this a lot, and it's because I am. Like, I just work from my computer at home, and if I don't have to get up, I really don't make the effort to. I've been trying to like get up and walk a little bit after I eat just to get some movement in, but at the same time I know it's not enough for like a normal human being, so that's why I do the treadmill at the gym as well while I like come up with a caption or just reflect on things and just, I don't know, just take some time for myself, I guess. I mentioned in my last vlog that I bought the Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, I believe. Yeah, Michael A. Singer. And literally, if you guys love The Power of Now, I think you guys would really like this book as well. I bought it on Audible. I'm gonna buy the actual hard copy as well though, because I find that when I'm listening to a book, I don't pay as much attention as I should. And it's funny because like the book basically talks about just like being in the present moment, and it kind of like makes you reflect on your mind and how much time we spend lost in thought throughout the day, which is insane. Like, I never even thought of it until I started listening to this book. Like, the amount of time that I spend in my own head is disgusting, and it's been one of the biggest challenges, even though I just started yesterday, trying to like take a step back and literally be present. Like, just shut your mind off and take whatever is happening in that exact moment in. And it's so difficult, especially for someone like me. I'm always trying to come up with content or like create things, or just I always want to be doing something, so to have a quiet mind has been very difficult, but I'm gonna keep trying every single day because it's insane how much our mind can create like stress, anxiety, just create all these emotions that don't have to be there because we spend so much time thinking about either the past or things that haven't even happened yet. So that is my challenge for myself, to be more present and just spend more time in like that moment. Because how many times have you found yourself so lost in thought throughout the day that when it comes to the end of the day, you're like, whoa, like what even happened today? Like, what did I do? Who did I actually interact with? How did I feel? Like, we spend so much time just thinking about things that haven't even happened yet and just creating all these scenarios in our head. We cause ourselves all kinds of anxiety and stress and just all these kind of emotions that we just don't even have to feel. Why? Because we're lost in things that either already happened and we can't fix, can't control, or things that haven't even happened yet. We can only control so much of what happens in the future. So why would we spend so much time in the future when we could just be spending time in the now and appreciating what's actually happening every single moment of the day. This is why I love like trying to learn new things and asking myself why, because I feel like it brings you to this point where you get to learn a lot more about yourself and kind of like push further than the person that you are today. And it's just like fitness. Like we go into the gym and we push weight and we always try to do more because we want to grow. So in life you should do the exact same thing. You should always ask yourself questions and try to push past beyond the person that you are today, because that's the only way that you're going to grow as a person as well. So those are my thoughts for the morning, and now I am about to head home and get started with my work day. Let's go.
If you buy into this, your future reactions.
Warning, I might drool as I talk right now because I am literally so excited to eat my breakfast. You can never go wrong with a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some Greek yogurt mixed with P.E science. So like protein, especially chocolate peanut butter cup. Like something about that protein powder just makes everything so creamy and good. And oh my god. Grilled PB&Js just like melt in your mouth. It's so beautiful. Alright, so after my bomb breakfast, I went ahead and got my morning started, and it is now the afternoon. It's 2 p.m. Like I literally do not know where the time goes half the time, but I have gotten stuff done so far, thank God. I went and got some totes because I want to start packing everything up. I want to see if I can get my stuff into storage before I actually have to move out. I'm not announcing where I'm moving quite yet, just in case anything changes, but as soon as I'm like 100% sure, which I'm like, I am kind of, I will let you guys know where I'm going. I've had some people asking me on Snapchat because I made a Snapchat about it saying that I'm like moving away from Calgary and stuff, but I just want to keep it to myself for now, and when I am 100% sure, I will let you guys know where I'm going. But yeah, I want to get things packed and like try to sell as much as I can. But for today, that's all I have planned really. I'm playing with Final Cut Pro because that's what I am going to start using for editing my videos. I've heard really good things about it, and I'm just giving it a go now. I usually use iMovie, and iMovie is very user friendly. Like I find some people ask me about it and they're like, oh, like how do you use it and stuff, and honestly I didn't know how to use it ever. Like I just got on it and started playing around with it. It's the same thing with vlogging. Like I still don't know everything about vlogging. You just kind of learn as you go. So if you want to start a channel, then just start, like just get into it, get going, you know, create that YouTube channel and start putting content out, and I promise you, you learn more doing it than you will learn researching. Like that's one thing I've learned, is that the best way to learn something is just to get in there and take it day by day and pay attention to what you're doing and just learn as much as you can. So I need to grab a bite to eat because it's time to feed this tummy. We got some purple yam, some of this avocado lighthouse dressing spread, whatever this is. It has like 8 grams of fat for 1 tablespoon. Got 2 ounces of chicken, got some salad topper seeds, and some shredded lettuce. And of course, I got my kombucha to drink because I can't go a day without it. Like some days I do, and then I have really, really bad kombucha withdrawals. 4:59 p.m. and this is my current situation. I'm about to grab some P.E Science amino. I love cold water, but better yet, I love cold water with P.E Science aminos. I find that a lot of people get confused as to what the purpose of having branched chain amino acids in their daily routine is, and First of all, it is not a necessity if you're getting enough protein through your diet. Aminos are more beneficial to people who aren't getting enough calories and protein in their diet. It basically just helps your body recover from training. So it helps with protein synthesis and getting the muscle recovered after a hard training session. Like I said, if you are getting enough protein through your diet, then it's not necessary. Like, your body already has enough calories, enough protein to go through the whole process on its own. But the reason I like having aminos is, one, it helps me with cravings, it keeps me full in between meals, and it just never hurts to have that extra help to recover better. So that's why I have amino IV like every single day, more than once, like 5 or 6 times a day, which it's not a bad thing, but you have to remember that it is extra calories. So damn good. If you guys don't know where to find PE Science, I know where to send you. www.pescience.com. You can use my code Valentina and get 30% off your entire order. So it's a pretty dope deal, and you get some pretty good products. Just finished taking pictures of all of this, and I'm almost done editing my video as well. So I'm gonna put this in my room, since that was something that I was like dreading all day. And I'm like, you know what? Instead of being like, ugh, I have to do that, I'm like, oh, I get to do that. Mindset is everything, guys, like with every single thing you do. So I'm gonna put this away, probably make my next meal because I'm hungry, and then I will get right back to work to finish off the video and probably start editing another one. This is what you guys get to miss out on when I don't feel like putting a big effort into my meals. We got a chicken, shredded lettuce, ketchup, peppers, some of that avocado light dressing, and then some salsa. And then here we have, I basically took some of this and put it on here on a, clearly this broke off, but it's a Dempster's thin tortilla. It has like 13 grams of carbs for one tortilla, so that's what's about to go down. There are so many things running through my mind right now. The first one is, how am I gonna track this? The second one is, how am I even gonna make these balls? And the third one is, this smells so freaking good, I just wanna eat it like this. But I just wanna say thank you to Jen. She left this recipe on one of my videos because she saw that I bought dates. And I cannot thank her enough because I haven't even tried this yet, but Becca did, my roommate, and she said she approves, and just by looking at it, I approve. Like, it looks so freaking good. So thick. So it's everyone's favorite time to know how macro friendly the recipe is. So I just entered the entire recipe, so now I have to figure out per grams, but for the entire recipe it is, are you ready for this? 66 fat, 150 carb, and 71 protein. I have them in the fridge right now, by the way. She didn't tell me to put them in the fridge, but I just figured because they're still very soft. So let's see. So one little ball was like 35 grams. Total of 16 carb, 7 fat, and 8 grams of protein for one bite. Right here, that's perfect. Okay, just to give you guys an idea of how much I have, Becca's just gonna hold you guys, so give me 1 second. Alright, back to business. So we're gonna finish up the vlog right now with a sample of this. Give you another look because they're so beautiful. I'm so excited.
They're good, huh? They're so good. I ate the leftover.
Alright YouTube fam, so this is where we part. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions for me, anything to tell me, let me know down below. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Mwah.